country understand the opportunities ahead. As we embark on this journey, I encourage each of you to take full advantage of the opportunities presented today. And together, we will shape a brighter, more interconnected future. Welcome to the International Trade Association. As we say in my country, que pase un día chévere. Thanks for the support, everybody, especially for our chambers of commerce coming from Colombia. I'm gonna name all of them because they have been traveling so many hours to be here with us. From Chamber of Cámara of Tuluá, Miguel Ángel González, the CEO. Julian Ortiz. María Bejarano. Santiago Guzmán.
As tax relief for our constituents. I know as you're here, you're wondering, like, what does that really mean to me? So as we look throughout the state and our new budget that's about to be put in place, I want you to write some of these grants down. One is the Small Business Emergency Assistance Grant Program. That's a $50 million grant offer that literally offers a grant for small businesses that are going through some trying times. There's also the New Jersey Clean New Jersey Program Act, but one of the programs that I sponsored and I'm so impressed with is what we call the Workforce Training Grant. And that's something that I've talked to this the chamber about once before in a breakfast. And that's a workforce development business grant that we allocated literally over $20 million for employees to get trained. Some of you need your employees to be upskilled. In other words, you have a secretary who needs certifications. You have people who work in your offices that need additional skills. We at the legislature are happy to report that we put funding to the side to support your efforts, so that a portion of those funds go towards individuals who are looking to upskill their skills. That's the only way to make New Jersey an opportunity state. Also, for those individuals who are laid off, that there's another fund that goes to help individuals. I believe it's up to about $5,000 per person, which no one knows about. But you can utilize those skills to upskill as well. So on behalf of Senator Cano, Cano, and myself, welcome to the 20th Legislative District. Thank you.
And this is what we're doing. So thank you. Thank you to the organizers, because this is not a small project at all. Thank you to the Consul General of New Jersey, Maria del Pilar Cruz, who has also been very helpful in all of this. I'm just going to make it brief because, I mean, this is about the business that are coming into New Jersey. I know someone just mentioned here on behalf of Senator O'Brien about the budget that we at the State House are working on, and it is a $52+ billion budget. It's not a small thing for a small state like New Jersey. And we are known for our taxes, but also of our public schools and the benefits of that. But also, despite all of this complaints about taxes, people are still coming to New Jersey. Businesses are coming to New Jersey. No one is leaving New Jersey. Instead, we do complain, but we do like, because of the infrastructure that we have, the funding that is provided to small and large business. Corporate taxes are happening, but yet they're not leaving because we're investing in people, we're investing in infrastructure, we're investing in the reasons why people are coming into New Jersey. We have programs like Choose New Jersey that are making sure that businesses and companies from not just in New Jersey, but around the world, come to New Jersey and see what we have to offer. Not a small thing. EDA, we have programs again, making sure that innovation is happening in New Jersey. And all of this is to make sure that not only do we shine as the kinds of hub, the international hub that we can be, and we are, based again, we talk about our ports, we talk about our airports, we talk about all of these investments that are happening, which makes small and big businesses thrive. So, and again, Union County is the ideal place to make sure all of this happens. And let's not forget, for one thing, the diversity of people that we have, not only in New Jersey, but also in Union County, which makes workforce a lot more interesting and more important than anything. Because we talk about businesses, but at the end of it, it is people that matter. We are talking about people at the end of the day. These are the people that we want to approach. So I just want to say, first of all, thank you to all of the organizers. I am extremely proud to be part of this event today. I really do thank Elizabeth for her vision and for making sure that all of these organizations and companies, especially the Colombian ones, again, shout out to the Colombians, are here. But of course, we should be proud. We should really be proud of what you're doing here today, and hopefully what we can actually do in the world. So first of all, thank you again, and let's continue with this incredible event. Thank you.
And the new goals for the chamber, and I know it's going to be phenomenal for this year. I also want to acknowledge some of my Economic Development Advisory Committee members for Union Township. Please raise your hand. Thank you. Because I go to this group every quarter to talk to them about what's going on in the township of Union. Union has over 28 small businesses. We have the pleasure of having 5 different business corridors. And I hate to say it, Union is the only university town in the township of Union. But we will share Kane University with both Elizabeth and Roselle, okay? So, but I know I'm supposed to give you a quick update on what's taking place in the township of Union, and I will do that. But let me just give you some numbers that I think it will make sense for all of us today, especially when we are opening the doors for international trades to come into our country. So 43.5%, 97.3%, 32.5%, and 68%. Do you know what those numbers mean by it? Does that mean anything to anyone? Let me tell you what it is. The small businesses, less than 50 employees in the United States, contribute 43.5% of the U.S. domestic product for the U.S. That's huge. The exports, we're talking about exports. The small business account for 97.3% of all exports, and 32.6% are the known value of those imported and exported. So small businesses are contributing a lot to the U.S. economy. The local economy. Why do we keep preaching in economic development, a small business, buy local, invest local? For every $100 that you spend in a local retail store, whether it's Elizabeth, Union, Roselle, Linden, any of that, 68% of that dollar stays in the local economy.
That's good.
That's huge. 68%.
That's good.
So for every $100 that you go in a restaurant and you spend, you leave in 68% to be going into the local economy. Huge numbers. The small business are the leading driving force behind innovation and positive changes. And if you don't believe me, ask any small business when we went to the COVID pandemic, and the small businesses in Union County came out blazing. And they reinvented themselves, reinvented their business model, reinvented the way they do business. We all have experience in Union County the great phenomenon of having outdoor dining today. And outdoor dining today is popular in all our towns, not because, I'm sorry, supplement, not because an elected official thought about it, and that was the result of COVID. And even though we all went through a lot, something positive came out of COVID, right? And we all welcoming those outdoor dining right now. And if a town is not welcoming outdoor dining, can come to Union. We welcome outdoor dining. So let me just tell you very quickly what's going on, what else is going on in the township of Union. So as everybody knows, we are in the process of completing a $37 million beautiful state-of-the-art library. Why is that important? That Stan mentioned in his remarks, the graduating rates in our school systems are 98%, phenomenal, and we need to continue to make sure that we invest for the youth. So our building, state-of-the-art building, will have a 125-seat black box theater. So all the artists, any artists in the building, call me, because we're going to be looking for artists to have an exhibition in our building. Events. We're doing a lot of great events, and I'm going to tell you why we do a lot of great events. We did last year over 45 different events. And the reason we do 45 different events, and we are pace of doing even more this year, is because we have great redevelopment projects going on. Right now we have
I thought about it, Spanish un poquito. But so there's a lot to make this up, and I think our history and relationships over the years have benefited me well in a town that has increasingly become multicultural. But anyway, let me go to my speech. So it's hard to believe that this year I will be in my 10th year as mayor of the great city of Linden. So when I first took office, there was much to do, but the first and most important thing was stabilizing property taxes. This is what I'm most proud of, as it was done without cutting any services. We didn't cut one service in this town. We didn't cut any programs that residents have come to enjoy. And we have a saying in Linden, there's two rules that you have to abide by if you want to lower taxes. Number one, you have to want to lower them. Number two, you can't hire your cousin Jethro to be the top rocket scientist and run a rocket program if he knows nothing about rockets. Because you're going to be spending a whole lot of money on a rocket program, and guess who's going to have to pay for it? Taxpayers. So we take pride in our ability to keep our taxes down because we know that if taxes are kept low, that's more money for the homeowners, and they can go out and support those businesses that are on Wood Avenue and local businesses throughout the town. And in Linden, I'm proud to say, I think maybe we have 2 storefronts that are empty. We don't have any storefronts that are empty in Linden. If they are empty, they'll be filled very fast. We have very little dilapidated housing in town. There's no blight in town. In fact, we have raised our median income to a point that we no longer qualify to be in the UBZ zone, as an urban economic zone. We do not qualify because we raised the median income, and to me, the idea is have a tide, a rising tide lifts all the boats, and everybody must benefit in the prosperity of the town, and that's what our goal is. So we're very proud to be able to deliver this to our taxpayers, because we know that seniors and families are finding it very difficult to navigate through these hard economic times. So I'm very blessed. We've had 7 years of no tax increases, but I'm very blessed to have a Board of Education that works in unison. Okay, so we had a very modest increase this year. When we have a Board of Education that works with it, and they're sharper their business. Now, what happens is they were able to reduce their tax levy by $2 million. So once again, the residents see no increase in their taxes. So this is just a one example of how 2 governing bodies can work together and benefit the community. So next, we community. We have several programs for all ages which are now implemented. We've expanded our summer concert and comedy nights, as well as adding Thursday evenings to what we call after-work house. We have flag raising ceremonies for every country that revamp our street events. We recognize our hometown heroes with a dinner on Veterans Day and the hanging of their banners during the month of November. We recognize women who have done amazing things, contributed to our country, as well as scientists and inventors. Now, being a transit village community, we have several new beautiful apartment buildings with retail below, built and have future plans for additional housing and retail. On another note, I'm proud of our green projects that we brought to the community. We started out with a 4.5 megawatt, what we call Home Rise Solar Farm. The project was built for a former landfill, which was converted from an unusual site that cost the city money. Now it produces electricity for over 800 residents, half of which are low to moderate income. Navisan is an independent solar producer providing more affordable clean energy at a 10 to 15% discount, and we, as a town, benefit from the lease amount that we receive. Another green project that we have in Linden is something called Aries Technology. This is their flagship site, built on the Linden Roselle Children's Authority site, and it's the first of its kind in the world. Presently, the Aries project is a patented, fluidized gasification technology that makes waste less wasteful by assessing the energy in the wastewater sludge. Today's incinerators and landfills and land applications keep pollutants in the land and waterways, but Aries technology destroys these pollutants, also known as the forever chemicals, or PFAS. And I'm sure all of you are hearing about PFAS now. PFAS is a chemical that the government is now trying to regulate. We can't get out of our soil. It's going to raise your water rates, I can tell you that right now. It's going to cause a lot of things. So Aries captures methane as well. So this is environmentally friendly.